Alright, we're here in Port Tressler over Microtech, and it's time to check out these new missions. Okay, contracts, and then ship restoration, derelict recovery certification, United Wayfarers Club, 34,500, tension breakdown engineer. Locate, recover, and deliver a derelict Drake cutter to Devlin Scrap and Salvage on Euterpe. A derelict Drake cutter has been reported near Harper's Point on Microtech. The ship was abandoned and the original owner has waived salvage rights, and the vessel is now available for recovery. Your task is to locate the wreck using your ship scanning systems, tow the ship to Devlin Scrap and Salvage on Euterpe, and use the salvage yard's terminal to turn in the ship for credits. Requirements: Argo SRV or equivalent towing capability. No component replacement required. Maybe some missions you'll need to replace components. This looks pretty cool. Let's accept the mission, and I'm gonna hop in the SRV and we'll head out. We've been waiting such a long time for these derelict recovery missions, ship restoration. It's exciting to see all of these features finally being added to the game. Alright, here we go. Power on. Engines on. Requesting departure clearance. Such a great ship. Alright, let's get our gear up. VTOLs are off. Let's go. It's the little things about Star Citizen that get me every time. Raising the landing gear, turning off the VTOLs, requesting takeoff clearance. It's all those little processes that are just so satisfying. It looks like our mission is taking us to Harper's Point on Microtech. If you've never been there, it's this super chill lakeside spot. They literally call it just a quiet place by the lake. You'll find mostly civilians there and some folks from the Dusters faction. There's not a ton of lore behind it, but it's definitely one of those spots where you could just park, take in the view, and forget about the rest of the verse for a minute. The mission marker is leading us up this little stream. If that's correct, the cutter should be somewhere up ahead. Wait a second. Yeah, I think that's it. That's our ship. Wow, that thing is wrecked. Looks like it took a real beating before it was abandoned. This is not going to be easy. The cutter is in between this cliff and some big rocks. If I'm not careful, one wrong move could send it smashing into the cliff face. Alright, let's think this through. Gotta get a good angle, low and slow. If I rush this, I'll end up making things worse. Dropping altitude, and right about there, should be close enough. Alright, let's enter the remote turret and fire up the tow beam. Got it locked in, and tow beam is attached. Now for the fun part, getting this thing out in one piece. There's barely enough room to maneuver. If I pull too hard, I could slam it into the rocks. Uh-oh, that's not good. The tow beam is stretching way too far. Yeah, that's not gonna work. If I try to lift it like this, the cutter's gonna start swinging all over the place. Alright, I gotta back up and tighten up the beam before we do anything else. There we go. That's much better, nice and tight. Now for the real test. Let's VTOL up, gently, and see if we can get this cutter out of here. There it is. We cleared the cliffs and the cutter is holding steady. Alright, time to punch out of Atmo and take this ship to its new home. Now that we're leaving the atmosphere, let's set up our course to Euterpe. Quantum drive engaged. Let's go. This will be a short little trip. Let's hope that cutter hangs on when we exit. We're still good. Now we need to find Devlin, scrap, and salvage. There it is. Heading in to drop off the cutter should be simple, but there's no armistice zone here. That means if another player decides they want what I've got, I'm on my own. Let's hope it's empty. Oh nope, we got company. That's a player ship. Looks like a Crusader C2 Hercules parked right next to the freight elevator. That could be good or really bad. No way to tell if the player's still around or if they just left their ship sitting here. This place is known for illegal activity, so odds are if he's here, he's up to something. If I roll in too aggressive, he might think I'm trying to steal his cargo. Let's play it smart and not make this look hostile. I don't see anyone moving around, no tractor beams, no gunfire. Maybe he's AFK. Gonna lower the cutter right onto that scrap pile and keep my movements obvious. No sudden moves, just a guy doing his job. He sees my ship lights. If he's in there, he knows I'm here. Oh, I see him. I see a tractor beam. Somebody's coming out of the C2. Okay, bringing in the cutter nice and easy, a little lower, a little more, and there we go. The cutter is down. Now let's detach the tow beam and move away. Last thing I need is this guy thinking I'm coming for his cargo. I'm gonna park on the far side of the yard away from him. If he's watching, he'll see that I'm not trying to start anything. Alright, looks like he's wrapping up whatever he's doing. Landing gear down.
Engines off. Landing complete.
Maybe he'll just take off and I can head to the terminal. Alright, come on man, move along. Wait, what's he doing? He's turning around. Let's hide back here. Yeah, okay, not taking any chances. I'm gonna sit tight for a minute. He's just hovering there. His lights are on. He's definitely looking for someone. Sending a message. C2 at Devlin. I'm friend. Let's hope he reads that before deciding to start something. I ended up hiding here for quite a while, but then he finally left. He's gone. Let's not waste any more time. Alright, I'm sprinting to the terminal before anything else goes wrong. We're clear. Let's turn this in and get out of here. There it is. Drake cutter recovered. 34,500 payout. Mission complete. And I didn't even get shot. I call that a win. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this little dive into what Star Citizen could look like in 2030. Running that Derelict Recovery Mission really got me thinking. Sure, right now it's just a simple tow and drop contract, but imagine if it went further. What if salvage yards actually played a bigger role in the game? Instead of just dumping a ship for credits, what if these locations were full-fledged restoration hubs? Places where players could buy wrecks at auction, repair them with salvaged parts, and either flip them for a profit or use them in their own fleets. That's where the real potential is. Salvage yards could become a core part of the economy. Imagine player-run operations where crews work together to bring ships back to life, sourcing missing components from NPC traders or even from other salvagers. These could be dynamic hubs where ship restoration is more than just a background mechanic. It's an entire career path, just like bounty hunting or cargo hauling. It's a step in the right direction, but there's still a long way to go before ship restoration becomes a fully fleshed out profession in Star Citizen. Missions like this hint at something bigger, something that could make salvage and recovery feel just as rewarding as other careers in the game. But hey, that's just my take. What about you? Do you think derelict recovery missions like this could be a real addition to Star Citizen someday? What kind of missions or features would you love to see CIG add to make ship restoration a legit profession? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below. Let's keep the conversation going. And if you like this kind of speculative video, hit that like button or maybe even subscribe. I've got plenty more ideas on how we can push the boundaries of what's possible in the Star Citizen universe. So until next time, fly safe and I'll see you in the verse.